They say trust is the foundation of every marriage. But what happens when that trust was never real to begin with? I was married to Lara for 7 years, and in those 7 years, I believed I had everything a man could ask for: a beautiful, intelligent wife, a stable life, and what I thought was a bond built on mutual love and loyalty. We met in college, where she was this bright, energetic woman who lit up every room she walked into, and I was the quiet type, always watching from the corner, unsure of how to even approach her. But somehow, we clicked. We built a life together that felt picture perfect. Weekend getaways, anniversary traditions, spontaneous coffee dates, and late-night talks that made me feel like I had truly found my soulmate. Everyone admired our relationship, our friends, our families, even strangers who said we looked like the perfect couple. I was proud to be her husband, but looking back now, I realize how much of that perfection was just a perfectly crafted illusion, a play I was unknowingly cast in, while she played another role entirely. The first cracks appeared so subtly that I almost convinced myself I was imagining them. She started taking longer to reply to texts, especially when she was at work. She changed her phone password without telling me, a small thing, but strange for someone who used to leave her phone on the table without a care. Her perfume changed. Her energy changed. There was a new distance between us, like she was there in body, but absent in soul. I brought it up once, casually, asking if everything was okay between us. She laughed, kissed me on the forehead, and said I was being paranoid, and I believed her. I wanted to believe her, until the night I followed her. It was a Thursday. She said she had a late meeting, but something in her voice felt off, too rehearsed. So I waited 10 minutes after she left, grabbed my coat, and got into my car, heart pounding like a drum. I kept a safe distance, following her through side roads, until she pulled into the parking lot of a hotel across town, the kind of place no one goes for business meetings. I parked far enough to not be seen, and I waited. 20 minutes passed. Then I saw her, walking out of the hotel lobby laughing with a man I'd never seen before. He touched her lower back, casually, like it was the most natural thing in the world. And then they kissed. Not a friendly kiss, not a peck, a full, passionate kiss, like something out of a movie. The kind you give to someone you crave, not someone you're cheating on. My world shattered in that moment. Everything I believed, everything I trusted, everything we had built, it all collapsed in silence as I sat frozen in my car. I didn't confront her that night. I couldn't. I drove home, stared at the walls for hours, and tried to understand how the woman who promised to love me forever could lie so easily. I started digging, checked her laptop when she was asleep, found an alternate email account.
Hundreds of messages exchanged over months, plans, hotel bookings, photos, inside jokes. She called him my escape. She told him she felt alive again with him. She even spoke about me, calling me boring, predictable, to save. That cut deeper than anything else. I wasn't angry, I was humiliated, betrayed. But even worse, I felt stupid. How had I missed all the signs? How had I become so blind in love that I didn't see the truth right in front of me? The next morning, I acted like everything was fine. Made her coffee, kissed her cheek, and then I printed out every email, every picture, every message, and left them on the kitchen table under her favorite mug. I left the house, drove to the lake nearby, and just sat there, waiting. Hours passed. My phone buzzed. It was her. Dozens of missed calls, messages. I can't explain. Please come back. I made a mistake, but I didn't respond. When I finally returned that evening, she was sitting at the table, eyes swollen from crying. She confessed everything, said it started as a fling, that she never meant to fall for him, that she was lost and didn't know how to tell me. I asked her one question: why didn't you just talk to me before destroying everything? She had no answer, just tears. She begged for forgiveness, said she wanted to make things right, that she'd cut him off, that we could go to counseling. But it was too late. You can't unburn a bridge. You can't unbreak a heart. I moved out 2 days later, filed for divorce within the month. And here's the part that still haunts me. A week before our split, I had bought concert tickets for her birthday. Her favorite band, Front Row. I had been planning a surprise. While I was planning love, she was planning betrayal. While I was dreaming of forever, she was erasing me from her life, one lie at a time. Sometimes people ask me how I didn't see it coming, but the truth is, when you love someone deeply, You don't look for the cracks. You paint over them. You believe what you want to believe, and that's the most dangerous part because betrayal doesn't always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes, it comes quietly, wrapped in routine, hidden behind a smile you trusted for years. And by the time you realize the truth, it's already too late. I don't hate her. I pity her, because she threw away something real for something temporary. And I walked away with scars, but I also walked away with clarity, and I'll never ignore the signs again. Ever been in a situation like this? Tell us your story in the comments. We're listening. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Your support means the world. Hit the like button if you felt the pain in this story. Subscribe to TalesFromAvni for stories that speak straight to your soul. This is just one of many true style tales we share. Join our journey. Subscribe to TalesFromAvni.